I'm having trouble seeing. Everything's kind of faded on the left. Or no, I can't think. This room feels strange.
Captain, we have to do some reconstruction.
Hand me a mirror.
Nina.
Mirror. It's just a scar.
Listen, Nina, this, none of this changes you.
Listen, we've got a lot of work to do. Doc, skin grafts, cosmetics, and an eye patch. I want it all, ASAP.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Lolani, crew can't see me yet, but they need to hear from their captain. Get me a direct line to the ship. Also, go around and check on people's mental well-being.
Well, you are the captain.
Any problems with my orders? Dismissed. And Lolani, thank you.
Hey, this is Shuttlecraft Leahy. Can we get a bay open?
It's autocourse for A2.
Please get the captain on. There's 2 alien societies on the planet's surface, one of which matches the artificial life forms we were talking about.
Edgar, we've just been attacked. Heavy casualties. Just get here, Commander.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
All right, everybody, cut the chatter.
Hail from the lead ship.
Bet you this'll be fun.
Lieutenant, check that sarcasm immediately.
Yeah. Yes, Captain.
Romero, on screen.
Yes.
You have much to answer for.
It is our custom to greet one another. Creates an air of civility.
Of course, Captain. Such an introduction is wise. I ask that you please forgive ours. Understand that the Emperor has every right to express his frustration with you. My name is Gafgarian Paul. I am an admiral and a servant to the Royal Imperium. Perhaps you can help us ascertain something?
Can't promise anything, but I'll try.
We're looking for a lost ship.
Okay.
It was a scout ship. Last we knew, it was in this area.
Wonder if the scout ship picked up the same signal from the planet's surface we did. Your Imperium ought to like it just as much as my Empire.
Is that so?
Admiral.
Our records indicated a vessel of your size and shape had been in conflict with our scout ship. But of course, none of this allows us to draw any conclusions. You and I are merely having a conversation.
Nina Victoria Joven, Captain of the Starship Endurance, representative of the Citizens' Empire.
Listen, Jovin, whose disrespect is incredibly obvious. Let me tell you, I should destroy that shuttlecraft outside as a matter of principle. I can't even give you a warning. You need this. People like you want to be taught right from wrong.
I beg you, no!
Who should say no to your Emperor?
Don't let one tragedy lead to a second one.
Enough!
My Emperor. The captain speaks of tragedy.
Both of you are stupid. Our ship was destroyed. Our people killed. And what? Oh, look how sorry I am. Captain, you are a criminal. You and your empire are evil. That's incredibly obvious at this point. Why are we even talking?
Yes, well, I do agree with the Emperor. The Royal Imperium deals in absolutes. So we could destroy your shuttlecraft in one shot. Or better yet, wound it so that you feel obligated to open your shields. Then, we expose that vulnerability in your shield. But Captain, I scanned, and can tell your shields are frankly just a token gesture at this point. You don't even have communication. I bet you'd have to live home. Emperor, imagine the message you would send. Those fear lives who can spare lives.
Captain, you really should thank my military advisor. I rather like the idea of this proud ship of the citizens' empire limping back home like a wounded animal. Send over the map. We are sending you a map showing the borders of Imperium space. Leave before I change my mind.
Thank you, Emperor. Just tell me.
Once upon a time, you had these highly advanced people that created all these robots. And the planet was warmer. Now it's an ice planet, and, well, they've gone native, and the robots are their own civilization.
So what happened?
Well, I'm not a scientist, but there was some sort of global cooling or something that led to an ice age. Then there was a big division in the world population. Well, you had your artificially unintelligent robots on one hand, then you had these other people. They're just like, we don't like technology anymore. They don't even like our communicators. They do make pretty good stew, though.
Sounds like they're both peaceful, just not talking to one another.
Who knows where they would be if the planet were lush and green like Earth? Maybe we'd be talking to some robot Wraith empire, meeting them on their own spaceships.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's no use thinking about stuff like that. This Royal Imperium has me worried. Edgar, you saw how many of those people were cybernetic?
Well, the other guys from the Imperium we ran into, they certainly looked cybernetic.
I'm sure a race like that would love to get their hands on advanced robots.
Why? Why must we talk about the Tau as if they are some valuable resource? These are life forms, no different than you and
I care, all right?
And what about the Wraith? If it were just the Wraith on the planet, would we even be having this discussion?
Milani, I know.
Admit it. Just admit it. We're all being selfish. We've got to think about protecting the Empire.
Jabai!
Humanity has to come first. There's a cost benefit for other life.
What about me? My people? The Elvone? We're not equal, is that it?
That's not what I meant.
Then what? What do you mean?
Look, the clock's ticking. You no longer have to convince us of saving lives. You're gonna have to convince headquarters.
All right. Both of you leave.
I don't like it.
Computer, can you attempt a communication to Central Command?
That option is unavailable.
Anyone connected through headquarters within range?
Scanning. Affirmative.
Connect.
Connecting.
Holden here. My God, woman. What the hell happened to you?
Yes, sir. May we talk?
Well, what the hell are you wearing that eye patch for?
There was a major incident with a hostile force. I can explain everything.
Yes, Captain. I am actually waiting for your report.
Hey, everything all right?
Leave me alone.
Whoa.
Dog! Take it from me. All humans get upset easy. Let it rest.
Now, this same hostile force is threatening the 2 civilizations down on the planet's surface.
Civilizations. I think that's a little much. From what you told me, these people sound like little more than tribes.
Admiral, sir, irregardless, the Royal Imperium is dangerous and needs to be confronted. We can't allow another empire to gain such a clear advantage. And we cannot allow such a clear violation of our borders.
That's all nonsense. Please. Your opinion is just complete nonsense.
Were you even listening?
How dare you?
No, how dare you? This isn't some trade opportunity or foreign affair. These are innocent lives at risk.
Don't patronize me. Here you are lecturing me when it's clear you don't know the very first thing about diplomacy. Deals have to be made and promises have to be kept. It's something that takes time. Oh, but here comes Captain Nina with her brilliant idea. Let's just confront these people and throw everything into chaos.
They'll die now if our empire doesn't intervene.
Unbelievable. Listen, I think the recent injury has compromised your judgment.
What?
I'm giving you a direct order. Under no circumstances are you to engage the Royal Imperium.
Admiral, I know you don't like me. I know you wanted Ford to take the Endurance instead of me, but...
Stop. You're implying I'm sexist. Ford's a man. So what?
Sexist? You're miles away from the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah? Well, this is what has to happen, Captain. You obey my orders. In fact, I want to get you on record saying yes, Admiral. And I also want on record a full examination from your chief medical. That, too, is an order.
Yes. Fine.
Yes, fine. What?
Of course, Admiral. I will not engage the Royal Imperium, and I'll have that medical workup put on record right away.
Holden out.
Sexist fuck? Take us out of warp.
As you wish, Captain.
Computer, connect me with shipwide intercom.
Connecting.
Attention all hands. This is your captain speaking. Many of you are probably wondering why the Endurance has come out of warp. I want to explain. Moments ago, I concluded a conversation with an admiral from our empire. The order given to me was to continue en route towards home. This is the safe thing to do. We aren't in shape for battle or even to defend ourselves. Any combat with the Royal Imperium would have ramifications beyond merely what we do. Those are lives that may be at risk in the future. Right now, at this moment, there are lives in jeopardy at the surface of Corwin. So, it is my intention to disobey the orders I've been given. I want to force the Empire to protect this planet. I want to save lives. To hell with the consequences. These are my choices. I'll be court-martialed. So I have to ask you something. Not as a captain, but as someone who just wants to, well, to lead you. You have a choice. Take an escape pod and head for the closest system, or well, you risk your life and career protecting the lives of complete strangers. You have every right to leave. I don't blame anyone who might even hate me right now.
I wish to speak with you in private. It pleases me when your soldiers show royalty. Royalty is important in the Imperium.
I agree, Emperor.
It occurred to me that you, with your great military mind, would have already thought of a plan for handling the planet.
Yes, and I would not suggest invasion.
Gafgarian, you jest. Maybe I should have asked, how would you physically invade? Do you really need me to be that exact?
I just don't want to lose such a valuable opportunity. Armies are best utilized for intimidation and threatening, rather than imposing and acting. Also, there is an opportunity to manipulate the situation and implicate the Citizens' Empire as a patsy.
The other empire's just another opponent, nothing more.
Exactly. And the opponents are dangerous.
Wasting time is dangerous too.
Time. Well, consider this. Historically, brute force was always more effective when coupled with a foundation of propaganda, manipulation, and fear.
Are these the tactics you use, trying to expand our border territories? No wonder the Imperium is in such a state of stagnation.
I'm merely patient. Swifter action yields sluggish results.
I don't need these boring lectures from you. All it really comes down to is opportunity and bloodshed. You just don't have any stomach for a hard-won victory.
Bloodshed is fine, and I always like to plan for opportunities just in case I can take them.
This technology is needed now. The path to utopia is clear.
Many in the Imperium are cybernetically enhanced, and many are not. This is a controversial subject for our people. Have we pushed too far too quickly? There are many unknowns. Our own citizens call you the Robot King, out of fear. Not because of your power, but because they fear any and all unknowns. If you are not methodical about these artificial life forms, you may lose both the technology and support of much of the Empire.
We won't lose, so that's easy. And you're talking about a minority. The majority knows what needs to be done and loves me. Pawn, I want you to keep what you just said to yourself.
Yes, my Emperor. I take it you want me to draft battle plans.
Yes, I want that planet now!
Very well. I'll begin immediately.
I know you don't trust me. I'm trying to build a better future for the Imperium. The burden I feel, your mistrust, these are all costs of finding a utopia. And we will find it.
hope this works.
What the hell?
Enemy vessel spotted on the far side of the planet. It's split into 2 sections and they're heading towards us.
Shields up. Defensive pod and data.
My ship!
Hell, give me thrusters. Z plus 50. Hail the kitchen.
Hail it.
Your command?
Z minus 50 thrusters. Pincer. Fire even. Hold on.
Right
off.
away.
Give me engineer.
Yes, Admiral.
Can you give me unrestricted time thrusted boost?
Sure.
Excellent. Wait for the signal.
Fire on all letter.
How do we get them to stop fighting? Nina! No!
The enemy approaches.
Yeah, well, your enemy isn't each other. It's the Imperium.
Agreed.
I see. That I see.
Tau City is calculated as the likely target. Defensive measures should be taken with secondary plans made.
Like guerrilla war, we hide.
Guerrilla warfare has proven very effective against the robots of Tau. Likely such a tactic would prove valuable should the numerical value of the invasion force exceed our force. Such a tactic would also work if the combat strength of the invading force far exceeds our collective combat strength.
Big robot with many words.
Excuse me. Oh, well, on my home world of Vindaldre, the great mother protects herself and the young. Mother is the target of all the predators of the forest, especially during the Great Birth. So, Mother hides by blending into the forest and placing poison snares around her. We could do something similar.
The plant provides sound tactical advice.
Hey!
She's right. We could set up bombs.
And remote detonators.
Yeah. And like the dog cat thing said, we hide. Anything else?
Watch out for snakes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we focus on, like, the invading army.
This could be a trap.
Is it weakening? Come out. No fight, you cowards! Fire at will! Overwhelm! Overwhelm! Overwhelm!
How?
Do your job. Now!
God fights among the enemy.
Plan B. Emperor! Emperor! Let's not spill any more blood. At this point, we're going to force an unconditional surrender. Clearly, we have the upper hand.
Are you ready to submit?
Are you here to conquer these people?
Your empire should mind its own business.
No, aren't you being evasive? So I challenge you again. Come on.
It is foolish to throw away your life so willingly. While I am still fearing Janers, I offer it back to you. Now, submit to the Imperium.
No bluffing, no games.
Do you want to refuse my challenge?
I do not mean to cause you so much fear.
Blah, blah, blah. Come on.
How wrong you are. You truly do not understand my power. These last moments will be unbearable. I will tell you rim from the rim. I will make this last for days. 4 days. Utopia! Utopia?
Long live the Imperium!
in command?
Yes.
Let's work towards a treaty.
The Endurance. The captain. My captain.
Too many lives have been lost on both sides.